Voila, I did it. I gathered together all the synths I always dreamed of and put them in my new studio. And we'll do today a quick tour of the studio, this ultimate production techno machine, and I will explain to you how it works. But first, another news. I also finished my first website, and on the website we'll find some information about me, of my music, but you also will have a download page where you can get a lot of things for free and things you don't expect. And next time I do a song, I will put a sample pack with all the interesting songs of the song, and you can grab it for your own production. So please subscribe to the channel so that next time I do a song, you are notified. You can go on the website, which is in the comment below. The link is in the comment below, and you can get everything you want for free. Okay, let's start with the tour of the studio. So everything starts with the archive force. The archive force is linked to all my synths, either through MIDI or through USB. It means that I can play all my synths directly into the archive force. And I can also then record while I play on the synths into the archive force as MIDI note. And therefore I can replay the MIDI note live then and have my hand free to tweak the knobs. But the archive force is also a drum machine. So I can record drum sound, effects, voice in it, and I can also schedule them on the grid and play it as a drum machine during my track. So let's continue. Around the archive force, I have all the synths I love. Of course, the Moogs, Subsecond 37, such an iconic machine, a sound, wow, my God. Big when you have to take it with you live. So I have his little brother, the Moog Mini Tower. Here also you have amazing sounds, you can do nice leads. And the Matriarch, the one you're listening in the back. Such an amazing synthesizer. So you have to do it yourself with those patches. More cables. Cables is a nightmare. I hate that. I didn't find a solution for cables yet, but anyway, don't look at the cables. And here, the ultimate techno drum machine, not the Moog TheFAB, unfortunately, but the clone, which is the Pagan Hedge. Then we have the Greek gang, the Dreadbox, Erebus, Typhon, Hades, together with a brain, and below another Erebus, the V3. Again, cables. And on top of that, I love it. The pick has such a workflow. It's so easy to construct a sound on it. So easy to read, lot of knobs, almost no menu, and a reverb that make you cry. Speaking about workflow, this guy is also to think about. The iDrive synth is very easy to understand how it goes. You just follow the different knobs and line, and you can also construct amazing noise on it. And by the way, the keyboard is polyphonic aftertouch, so such an interesting synth to have in the studio. And again, I can play using this keyboard through the archive force all the synths that I want. This guy rolled off the most complete synths I ever seen. You can do whatever you want. Amazing wavetable, but much more. Mini Nova for live experiment with the knobs, very interesting. The Gaia, also a sound which is the classic well-known sound, but not only. And then up there you have the Argon model, very interesting wavetable synths. And next to it, another team, the Cox team. So we start with the wave state. This guy is different because he don't use oscillators, he uses samples to do the sound, and you can link the samples on the scheduler. Amazing. Continue with the Cork, the mod wave, a modern classic. And down there, the Up6, the FM synthesizers that get sound like nowhere else. Speaking about sound that have characters, you have the Freak, the Mini Freak, and the Micro Freak. I love those two. I mean, you don't really control them as you want, not as the Gaia, but the sound you get here is amazing. And below, two small brothers, the Create Audio East Beast and West Best. And those machines are so interesting because first they are analog, but you can link other synths. Like I can take the sound of the matriarch, put that in it, and I get wave folding for my matriarch. And I can do sounds that I will never be able to do with my matriarch. Now, if we come back on the table, the first synth I ever bought, the Neon Mono, a French touch. It looked like TB303, but it's much more than that. Speaking about TB303, here I have the Roland TB3, which is more flexible and less complicated to program. Another Roland, the Boutique, which is the only analog one. Here also very interesting song, you can do it. Then the question is, how can I get the sound of all those machines such that I can record it? So we always saw that everything is linked to the Akai Force through MIDI with MIDI hub and USB hub that are down there. But for the sound, what I do, first I have a 1010 Blue Box. That's a mixer. All the synths that don't have FX are linked to the Blue Box. I can send the sound into the Akai Force, use the FX capability of the Akai Force, send back the sound into the Blue Box, such that now all those synths have FX, delay, reverb, compressors, and others. And for the other synths, I have other mixers. So small, easy mixers that are linked together. More mixers, more cables. I hate cables. Some active sound speaker, big one for the bass. And that's it. We did the tour of my setup. So you've seen how it works. So don't forget the link below. You have my website with a lot of free stuff on it. Please subscribe, like it if you like it. And just for finishing, the passion of my wife this time, paintings. So that's the last painting she did. And we'll just bring it today to the one that ordered it. So if you want a painting, a self-made painting for you, you know that you can find us also. Okay, thank you, bye-bye, and see you soon.